Hi, my name is John Marietti, and this is my video of my reading reflection. So, one of the most important things that I learned in college came during my sophomore year, and it was in my first accounting class. Now, I always known I was pretty interested in business. I have an older brother who was in finance, and when I was younger, I was really into it. But going into this accounting class, my first one ever at the U of A, I was really kind of nervous because I thought I was interested in business, and this was really going to be the decider for me. And so I wasn't fully confident yet as I was starting this course. But as I pursued this course and went through it, I found it to be extremely interesting, and I ended up getting A's in both of my accounting classes that I was taking. This was really the point for me that sparked my curiosity into finance and business overall. And it really made me interested in this topic. And really just overall that experience, it showed me how when I'm truly interested in something, I'm not only more motivated, but I ultimately perform better. And that for me was something that I really took into consideration. And I thought this also connected to the collect and reflect, where he talked about, experiences becoming learning artifacts over time. And so looking back now, those accounting classes really serve as clear evidence of, my growth and my overall interest in finance. And they helped me confirm that, I did choose the right path. And that was really a big step for me. And then as far as a specific, experience I had, that had a major impact on me was winning the Become Eller pitch challenge. So overall, just preparing for that competition, really taught me how important preparation is, and being able to work with my teammates, communicate effectively when presenting ideas. Working closely with my team really helped me build my confidence with my pitch. And I overall learned that confidence comes from preparation and not luck. So that was huge for me. And I also related this experience to moving forward by stepping back, and especially with this discussion on metacognition, or thinking how we think. So I became more aware of how preparation affects my mindset and performance. And so since that experience, I've really changed how I prepare for certain things like presentations or professional situations. And this lesson has really, helped me throughout my career. For example, this past summer, I was doing an investment banking internship. And, especially for me when I was speaking in meetings or presenting, or working with teams, it related back to that specific moment and that learning of, wow, what did I do to really succeed here? And I applied it to my internship, and I always apply it to things today. So overall, the classes I've taken, especially accounting and finance and business, they've all really affirmed my interest in pursuing a career in finance. And that's what I will be doing full time upon graduation. I'll be doing investment banking. So it's really just all those courses that have led me to this, applying everything that I've learned in those courses in the real world settings, and reflecting on those experiences. That really related to embracing fear through reflection, where he talks about how reflecting on challenging experiences helps clarify personal and professional growth. That's exactly what I did during my summer internship and throughout my career. So moving on, the gen ed that I got the most out of was honestly UNIV 101. This is where I first learned the more deep purpose of general education beyond just completing the requirement. It really emphasized learning with others, building those connections, and meeting new people. And one major lesson that I took from that class was the importance of networking and forming those good relationships with not only the students but the teachers as well. And this connects to charting new constellations in your e-portfolio, which focuses on communication and perspective taking. And to this day, I still think about UNIV 101 and how I networked, and the teacher was emphasizing the importance of meeting new people And it's really, shaped how I approach relationships within the classroom and as well as in professional settings. So that was one of my favorite gen eds that I took. And so, overall, just reflecting on all these experiences not only helped me better understand my growth as a learner, but also, how my college experiences will continue to shape my goals in the future in professional career. Thank you very much.